my next Halloween tutorial, and I wanted to do one that's kind of artistic but kind of dark. So I actually got these black feather wings, and I know they look a little bit more like angel wings, but I did a fallen angel dark fairy look a few years ago. So what I wanted to do for this look, I wanted to do it kind of a crow look. So I guess, I don't know, Queen of the Crows or something. It's not based off the movie The Crow, it's just kind of like, I don't know, my own interpretation. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, I would so appreciate if you left me a thumbs up on this video, a like, and also let me know how you like it in the comments below. But let's get started with this crazy awesome tutorial. So before I started this look, I actually covered up my eyebrows using some eyebrow wax. I don't have a particular tutorial on how to do that, but there's lots of tutorials for that on YouTube if you want to learn how to do it. So I covered my brow, and then I applied a really pale foundation using a white foundation mixed with my regular foundation just to really pale down my skin. I think this is going to work really well with this look. So then I actually started creating this wing shape. So it kind of looks like a wing, and I used a black eyeshadow for this and a sharp angled brush, and I actually traced it down the bridge of my nose so it almost looks like a beak shape. I don't know, just kind of resembles that, I think. And yeah, so first I just did the outline using that angled brush and the black shadow, and on the outer part of my eye, I wanted the wing to look like it was just kind of fading out. So you kind of just make little lighter strokes. And then you can go in with some black eyeshadow and just fill in that area. So really pack it on, because you want to cover up any places where the eyebrow wax might be, or if you don't cover your eyebrows, like, that'll be fine. Just make sure to cover up your eyebrows with the black eyeshadow. And I used a blending brush for this just to make sure to get it into all the little corners. And I also put that black eyeshadow down the bridge of my nose, fading it slightly as you get to the tip. And on the outer wing part of the area, you also want to fade it out a little bit. So next I used a matte white eyeshadow and applied that all over my lid, and basically the area where the white and the black meets is going to create this kind of, you know, light gray shade, and that's going to help with the blending later. So you just really want to make sure that you pack that on. And then where the two colors meet, as I said, you can use a blending brush just to blend that out. And then I kind of created the outer wings, so I'm kind of just outlining them. This is really just to give the idea of a wing. So I'm using that angled brush again with the black shadow and just creating the wings. So you kind of want them to look a little bit longer on the top and then shorter as you get down to the bottom area. Now crows often have like a blue sheen to their feathers, so I'm using this bluish teal color just to blend it out a little bit, so you kind of get that effect of the blue. I think this works really well. And then I used a really bright intense blue and just layered that on top of the black, and it kind of gives the illusion of shimmering black feathers. And just make sure you blend that really well with the black. And then again, I'm just blending out the black, and you can always go back and forth, like add more black shadow as needed. And then I used a liquid black eyeliner. This is actually a cake eyeliner that's activated with water, and I just intensified the shape of those wings a little bit more. And this is also a little bit darker than just the eyeshadow. I'm actually using a brush from the art supply store, but if you use like a liquid black eyeliner from the drugstore, like, that'll work totally fine. And between the black lines, I actually added some glitter liner. I think this just kind of breaks up all that black, and it just looks like, I don't know, like the wings are kind of shimmering in the light. And this is a silver one, so I think that looks kind of neat. It has reflects of different colors, like you can see some blue sparkles in there and some gold, and yeah, the silver. Now the eyeliner, I totally messed up in this tutorial. I had to go and completely redo it off camera. I just couldn't do it while I was filming. So I went and did this again. But just to give you an idea, I kind of made this very feathered looking eyeliner using a gel liner. It just wasn't cooperating with me on camera. So I did it again, but here's just to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like. And then I went in with that teal eyeshadow, the dark teal, and just added that below the lower part of the eyeliner, just to kind of make the eyes stand out a bit more. And then I just used that brush to blend it out. Here I'm using the white eyeshadow again, just to help blend out the color a bit further. So next you want to apply mascara to the top and bottom of your lashes. I'm going to be adding false lashes after, but this helps. And also I applied black liner to the waterline. So to make the markings, I actually used this black cake eyeliner. It gets activated with just regular water. And I used an old toothbrush. This is so easy. Like, it's a really simple way how to make speckles on your face. So I just used the black liner, but you could, you could use like a blue face paint as well. And I kind of went around the outer part of my face right into the hairline. So don't worry, you can take a shower after and wash your hair. I think this just really adds a lot to the texture of the overall look. It just makes it look kind of interesting, and it's kind of a different texture that you don't see in everyday makeup. So I think that just really works quite well. And for the contouring, I actually used this bluish gray eyeshadow on a contouring brush. So obviously I want the contour to be very dramatic, and you can do the speckling before or after you do the contouring. I decided to do the contouring after because it kind of blends out some of the speckles. It gives a little bit of a softer look. I think that looks quite cool. And yeah, again, went around the sides of my face right into the hairline. I even used a little bit of a black eyeshadow just to make it much more intense and just really almost crazy looking. So here you can see how I'm just blending that out just on, in the hollows of my cheeks. And I used this white blusher by Illamasqua just to add a little bit of highlight here and there on my face. For my lips, I wanted to completely nude them out, but since my skin is so white with this foundation, I actually used a white face paint to do this, and I mixed it with a little bit of concealer just to kind of get almost the same color as the rest of my skin. Yeah, I didn't really want to do too much for the lips because I think it's already quite intense. And then I added a little bit of a gray shadow just on the lower part of my lips, and I think that just looks kind of cool. Now, if you're wearing a costume with a low-cut neckline, you want to make sure that you blend this down your neck, basically anywhere where you can see your natural skin color. So I'm just doing it for the sake of this video just to show you, but ideally you'd want to cover up, the skin just so that it looks really blended, so you don't have like a white face and then your neck is like your normal skin color. So just make sure to blend it down. And lastly, I applied these really intense false lashes. I actually got these off eBay. They're not any specific brand. You just want to get some that are quite flared because I think that'll work really well with the winged eyeliner that you've done. It kind of almost makes it look like they're part of the lashes. So I just glued them on. And there you can see the finished face. So yeah, your costume is really up to you. I think this works totally fine with just like a black dress, and if you want to get the wings, that'll be perfect. So the wings are from fancydress.com. I'll have a link to the store if you're interested in buying these for your own costume. And that's pretty much it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and leave me some feedback in the comments. Also, make sure to check me out on Facebook and on Twitter because I always like to post preview pictures of upcoming looks, and I've got more videos coming up for Halloween, so make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys very soon. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.